welcome to all the distinguished guests, parents, teachers, and students. I am Ridhini.
And I, Geet, on behalf of the Doon Girls School and the Dehradun Boys School, are happy to welcome each one of you to the grand, vibrant end-of-term program of our school.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us plunge into a brief journey of mindfulness before we dive into the enchanting performances of the evening. So, close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Inhale and exhale. Feel the energy of the surroundings filling you up. Now, raise your right hand. I repeat again, please raise your right hand. Feel the weight of responsibility. Now, as gracefully as a feather floating down from the sky, bring your hand down. Let it guide you to your pocket or purse. Let it guide you to your pocket or purse. Feel the cool touch of a mobile phone and switch it off. Now, open your eyes.
We have a small request for this evening. Our dedicated photography team will be capturing all the beautiful moments of today's event, ensuring not even a single moment is missed. We assure you that all these photos will be shared with you via our school drive.
So, let us put our phones and cameras away. Thank you for your understanding and cooperation.
This is a special, memorable occasion where we come together to celebrate the remarkable, inspiring journey of learning and growth that we have embarked upon over the years. For almost a quarter of a century, our school has been a beacon of knowledge, nurturing young minds and shaping the leaders of tomorrow. Today, we stand here, proud and humbled, as we look back at our journey and excited as we look forward to our future.
Let us come together to create an unforgettable evening of joy, learning, and celebration.
It gives me great pleasure to invite our school director, strategy, planning, and training, Ms. Monisha Datta. Monisha ma'am has been a guiding light for us all, leading our school with dedication, passion, and an unwavering commitment to the education and well-being of our students. Ma'am, we request you to please introduce the chief guest and share your insights and reflections over the past 25 years. Your words always inspire us and remind us of what our motto says. To think is to see. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Ms. Monisha Datta.
Thank you, Geet. Thank you, Mridni. Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and my dear lovely children. On behalf of the students, staff, principal, and management of the Doon Girls School and Dehradun Boys School, I would like to extend a very warm welcome to our dear chief guest, Dr. Jagpreet Singh, our chairman, Mr. Dang, members of our board, distinguished guests, and our dear parents and friends. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you all to our school, a place which we fondly call home away from home. On this special occasion, we are privileged and fortunate to have Dr. Jagpreet Singh, headmaster of the Doon School, gracing this event as our chief guest. Dr. Singh, we are ever so glad to have you amongst us. Dr. Jagpreet Singh is a well-known educationist who needs no introduction. If I ask for a hands up on how many people know Dr. Jagpreet Singh, the whole house will be hands up. Yeah, we already see hands up. Born and raised in Ajmer, he was a gold medalist from Rajasthan University. He exemplifies the harmonious coexistence of sports and studies. Now, this is especially for the parents who feel sports is nothing. Besides being a gold medalist and a school topper, he is an avid sports person and a master of many sports and games. His game of choice is cricket, and his cricket has taken him to Australia and the UK. Additionally, his involvement in squash has led him to participate in the KL Open and the Penang Open in Malaysia. His commitment to sports and passion for education made him a part of the prestigious Teachers Exchange program with renowned institutes like Eton College in UK and the King's School in Australia. Coming from a family of hoteliers who own a chain of hotels in Pushkar and Ajmer, Dr. Singh from a very young age was drawn to the vocation of education. This led to the beginning of an illustrious career at Mayo College, where he dedicated 24 years of his life shaping the minds of the young boys. He started as a history teacher and a cricket coach and was later appointed as the squash supervisor. His leadership skills got him the post of the housemaster, and eventually he served as a housemaster, Oman House, for 13 years. I still see him meeting the boys, and now their children are joining the Doon School with a sense of pride that their own housemaster is heading the most prestigious school in Dehradun. He left Mayo as the vice principal to join the Punjab Public School Nabha as a headmaster, and he served there for 10 glorious years. During his tenure, PPS Nabha gained national recognition. Since 2020, Dr. Singh has been the headmaster of the Doon School, and while leading the school, he also officiated as the chairman of the IPSC schools until last year, and is a member of Boarding School Association UK, the Headmasters and the Headmistresses Conference UK, and the International Boys Coalition USA. He's currently the treasurer of BSAI, that is Boarding School Association of India. If I were to enumerate his achievements and laurels, I would need more than an evening. His guidance and knowledge continue to inspire generations of students and will do so for years to come. Thank you, sir, for being with us today. This year is especially memorable for us as we approach our Silver Jubilee year. We are 24 years and 2 months old and are confidently walking into our 25th. We started the Doon Girls School in April 2000 with a batch of 35 students and were famous for preparing the students for the various prestigious heritage schools in India. Today, more than 250 students from the Doon Girls School would have graduated from Welham Girls School, about 200 plus from Hopetown, and more than 100 from Mayo Girls and many other schools across the country. Many of our students, it's a pleasure to say that, many of our students are exploring fields and areas where there is no heritage, as in like their families are not in those spaces. Our alumni consists of gynecologists, lawyers, designers, entrepreneurs, content writers, documentarists, event managers, architects, interior designers, and artists. It is with pleasure I announce that the project that you saw today, 2 of our ex-girls are working with the architect and the architect interior team as interns, and one of them has cleared her, this is her first job where she's working with Miss Madhu and Mr. Neeraj on the project that was home to her once upon a time. One of our students recently completed her internship at NASA as a part of the team studying gravitational pull on the newly found planet Bennu. Another one is working as a criminologist in Geneva, and a third one is a key team member with Kailash Satyarthi. These 3 are the ones who have actually moved completely out of the space that they have grown up in. They come from humble backgrounds like farmers and first-time boarding school students, but have made a complete 360-degree transformation into being leaders of their own space. Seeing our dynamos do well for themselves makes us believe that we're surely doing something right in their formative years. And why I say so is because we have had over the past few years many of our students, ex-students, walking back into this campus to work with us. They have worked for a few years and contributed to the development of the students, the current students, in their own little way. During COVID times, on the constant request by the parents, the management decided to take the classes up and decided to be a school which is a full school up till grade 12th. During the same time, we decided to open a special wing to cater to the needs of the differently abled and keep them a part of the inclusive education. We also thought about handling toddlers who go to play schools and start writing at a very young age, and the motor skills get damaged, and by the time they come to our school, we are not in a position to get their handwriting in place. Looking at these two areas, in 2022, Innovative Wings and Flutterby came into existence. You're going to see all of them on the stage perform today. Last year, our school got affiliated with the Council of Indian School Certification certificate exam, and we had our first batch of grade 10 students appearing for their board exam. The highest percentage was scored by Chahana Gandhi and Ananya Bansal, 89.6, and the batch average was 86%. 2023 also was a year where our middle school students started getting invited for various MUN debates and other competitions held at schools in and around the country. In the junior English debate held at the Doon School, Gaurangi Rastogi got the Best Speaker Award, and Garvita Waldia was awarded the Most Promising Speaker. Please keep in mind, this was the first time these children were actually participating in any of these events. Gaurangi also won the gold medal for being the best diplomat in MU20 held at Emerald Heights, Indore. Additionally, our students won medals at the council games and represented the school in various state and national championships. Kavya Chugh, our sports captain, is indeed a sports star. She has shown immense promise in basketball, skating, shooting, to name a few. In basketball, at the regional and national level, she has made a mark and her presence is felt. She was selected in the CISCE and the UK Regional Basketball Girls Under-14 tournament team, which was held in Kanpur in 2023. And in the open category, Under-14 basketball, she also got selected for the nationals. 4 of our students, Mridni Chauhan, Garvita Waldia, Richa Ben and Tanisha Maurya, represented the UK zone in the CISCE Regional Yoga Championship. Mridni Chauhan got selected for the nationals. In 2023, Ankita Das got the gold and the bronze medal in inline skating at the state championship, and Ananya Bansal got the silver and the bronze in the quad category. Besides sport, we also had some of our students travel to Assam Valley School to participate in the festival known as Srijanyam. Pratna Rastogi bagged the 3rd prize in embroidery out of 49 participants. A year before this, the product designing team won the 1st prize in the design category, the chair you see on the stage up there. This year too started with our students being on the move in various competitions. In the Tinkerfest held at PYDS, our product designing team, consisting of Samaira, Mishika and Adya Gupta, won the 1st prize. At Unison World School, our students won the runners-up trophy in the culinary category. At Oasis School, Yashika Pawar stood 3rd in the category, and 3rd and 4th class got the second position in the group category. April has been a year of sports for our students. Dr. Singh, I'm sure you would appreciate and understand how difficult it is to balance co-curricular activities and sports with academics. You all would be happy to hear of the various accolades our students are bringing within the first 2 months of being out there in the competitions. In basketball, we participated in the following competitions: 3x3 open basketball tournament under 12, we came back with a cup. The team consisted of Shrivli Singh as the captain, Kavita, Mishika, Kavyanjali and Krizan as the rest of the team members. In under 14 category in the same tournament, our team was first runners-up under the able guidance of Kavya Chugh as a captain. Elizabeth, Tenzing Yudon, Samaira and Kamal Kaur were the team members in that. In the DPSG basketball tournament under 16, our team got the runners-up trophy, defeating 16 teams. Our team consisted of, once again, Kavya Chugh as the captain, Kriti, Stuti, Elizabeth, Samaira, Shrivli, Kavyanjali, Geet, Tenzing, Pravi, Krizan and Mishika as the teammates. In karate, our students got noticed for their kumite. This tournament was held at DPSG Selakui. Our team came back with 4 golds, 2 silvers and 2 bronze medals. Mishita Mittal, Riddhi got the bronze each, Kamal Kaur and Kavita bagged a silver each, Yashasvi, Yadav and Kashvi, Aryanshi and Aradhya came back with a gold medal. In the Open District Karate Championship, Yashasvi got a bronze in her category and Mishita got a gold in hers. In UK Karate State Championship, Yashasvi won a bronze and Mishita won a gold. By the way, this is just to let you know these 2 girls are from grade 3. In the second North Indian Karate Championship, we won 2 golds, 4 silver and 6 bronze. Kashvi Kedia, Aradhya Kanchan, Riddhi, Mishita Mittal, Lavanya Patel and Aryanshi got a bronze. Gaurangi Rastogi, Kamal Kaur, Tamreen Kaur and Gitika Sakya won a silver each and Mishita Mittal and Kavita Bisht got themselves a gold. After performing well at these regional level meets, some of our students got selected to represent the Uttarakhand zone in the next upcoming games. In skating, Ankita Das will be representing the under 14 UK zone. In the state speed skating championship, Soumya Naik and Tenzing Choi zone will be representing and they have won the bronze medal. In the 16th Sub-Junior National Rollball Championship, Ankita Das and Kavya Chugh represented the UK zone. Kavya Chugh was awarded the Discipline Team Trophy for being the captain of the team. For the Karate Regionals, the students selected this year to represent UK zone are Gitika Sakya, Kamal Kaur, Riddhi, Lavanya Patel, Tamreen Kaur and Gaurangi Rastogi. In basketball, the students selected to represent the UK zone are Udon, Shivli, Soumya and Kavya Chugh. In yoga, Mridni and Chehek Memani are selected to represent the UK zone. Up till now, the students have opened the term with a lot of enthusiasm and hard work. To be able to continue delivering the same, they will need a lot of motivation and support from all of you. They need to be appreciated for their outstanding performance in sports and not told that sports are okay, you cannot make a career in them. This will not help them in any way. They can make a career in anything they desire and they need us to believe in them. I will not take up more time. I can see the keen look on the faces of the parents to see their children perform on the stage and understand what exactly is the Daswa Ras. Welcome to the intriguing world of the Daswa Ras. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Now, it's time to honor the achievements of our students. To do the honors, may I please request our chief guest, Dr. Jagpreet Singh, Headmaster, Dadoon School, to come on the stage and give away the prizes. Dr. Jagpreet Singh is a person of great repute, and we are extremely privileged to have him with us today. Please put your hands together for Dr. Jagpreet Singh.
Honor all the children who are being awarded for their proficiency in various disciplines. Saisha Jain for art and vocal music. Shweni Jain for craft. Gaurangi Rastogi for vocal music. Vedant Khitan and Miraya Agarwal for proficiency in instrumental music. Yashashvi Yadav for proficiency in Kathak dance. And Lavanya Patel for contemporary dance.
Now, Kavita Bisht for bamboo work. Kavyanjali Chauhan for calisthenics. For proficiency in designing, Tamreen Barar. Adya Gupta for needlework. For proficiency in yoga, Mridni Chauhan. Devik Gupta for table tennis. Kavya Chuk, proficiency in basketball. Abhik Lohia and Saima Arora for badminton. And Ankita Das for proficiency in skating. Vibhor Arya, master in general knowledge. Vibhor is interested in general knowledge and maths and ends up scoring the highest in his class. Arhan Swaroop for overall improvement in ADL, that is, activity for daily living. Arhan has become better at managing his day-to-day activities a little more independently. Adya Mamgai, master in overall academics. Adya is a student with varied interests. Her written work is an art piece. She has shown keen interest to work independently and is constantly bettering her academics. Ishani Rawat for improvement in communication. Ishani is a learner by choice. She wants to try her hands at everything and has managed to show marked improvement in her speech and expression. Vihan Joshi for improvement with peers in class. Vihan Joshi has managed to develop a rapport with most of his classmates and participates in all the activities of the wing. Nabira Khan for participating in all innovative wing activities. Nabira is the most responsive student and participates in each and every activity of the wing. Hriday Nagpal for being a star vocalist. Hriday, a non-verbal child. Hriday, a non-verbal child, has come a long way to be heard singing it at many gatherings. He desires to be a chef someday. Vihan Bahuguna for being a star in instrumental music. Vihan has a keen sense of music and is capable of managing to create a tune by listening to it. More than these students, their parents deserve a round of applause for never allowing the society to set limits from their children's. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we announce the Tekchand All-Round Proficiency Trophy for the academic year 2023 to 24 with a cash prize of 5,000 rupees. This award is given in the memory of late Sri Tekchand Dang, father of our chairman, Mr. C.P. Dang. It is given to a student who has won all-round achievements and has a strong value system and a strength of character. I call upon Chahana Gandhi and Ansh Sikaria to receive this award. Congratulations to all of you. We are proud of you.
Thank you, sir, for gracing us with your presence to share the vision that binds us as a community. It is with joy that we present our Jubilee song.
This song is not just a melody, it is the heartbeat of our school, our dreams, and our commitment to excellence. It echoes with the laughter and learning that fill our corridors.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you our Jubilee song. programmed this evening. And special claps for Viraj Naidu, who played guitar for us. Humans are creatures of habit, and most of our habits are ruled by our emotions. Today, we will be exploring our emotions, Daswaras. Yes, you heard it right. We are exploring the vibrant hues of human emotions. Our play is a vibrant tapestry woven with the threads of the 9 universal emotions that define our lives, from the highs of joy to the depths of sadness, from fear to disgust.
From the fiery blaze of anger to the startling jolt of surprise, from the comforting embrace of trust to the tingling excitement of anticipation, and culminating in the profound depths of love, we will traverse through them all.
But what about Daswaras? Is it just a fancy title of a play?
Is it?
Or is it a journey or destination?
Or is it a mirror reflecting the different shades of human emotions? Let the curtain rise. Allow yourself to be swept away in the symphony of emotions. And may you find a piece of your own story reflected in ours.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to an extraordinary journey through the labyrinth of human emotions. Tonight, we present to you a unique play, Daswaras.
गली गली में किस्से हैं और गली गली में किस्से सुनाने वाले भी हैं। जब बड़े फलक पर इसकी बात होती है तो दास्तां गोई के फ़न का जिक्र ज़रूर आता है।
यह कला आज से लगभग 1000 साल पहले अरब में विकसित हुई। 13वीं सदी में शुरू हुई यह कला लगातार हिंदुस्तान में भी फलती फूलती रही। 2005 में इस कला का पुनर्जागरण हुआ।
दास्तां गोई को बहुत आम तरीके से अगर मैं समझाऊं तो यह 2 लफ्ज़ों से मिलकर बना है, दास्तां और गोई। दास्तां का अर्थ एक लंबी कहानी से है और गोई का मतलब कहना या सुनाना। तो आइए आज हम आपको दास्तांगों से मिलाते हैं और दास्तां गोई के इस फन में हम भी अपने हाथ आजमाते हैं।
लीलाधर कृष्ण के रूप में आकर इन नवरसों को स्वयं ईश्वर ने भी आत्मसात किया। युग बीत गए और आगमन हुआ वर्तमान का, कल कारखानों का, कल पुर्जों और कली का।
क्या नवरस जैसे भाव बीते युगों की बात है? क्या जिस वर्तमान की तुम बात कर रहे हो उसमें केवल रौद्र, बेभत्स और भयानक रस को स्थान मिला है? इस प्रश्न के उत्तर के लिए चलिए सुनते हैं एक दास्तान
ऐसी जो स्वयं से शुरू होकर स्वयं की खोज पर समाप्त होती है।
एको अहम द्वितीयो नास्ति, न भूतो न भविष्यति। मैं ही सर्वव्यापी हूँ, मैं ही सर्वोपरि हूँ। मेरे जैसा ना भूतकाल था और ना भविष्य होगा। मैं वर्तमान हूँ, मैं वर्तमान हूँ। मुझे गर्व है अब मनुज बनता नहीं किसी रस और भाव से। अधर्म के पथ पर बढ़ चला वह बहुत ही चाव से। कहते हैं पांडव तो कुछ थे बस 5 गांव से, पर तेरे मनुज का दिल खिला उस शकुनी के दांव से।
मेरे बच्चे, मैंने तुमसे कहा था रणभूमि में युद्ध हो उससे पहले मनोभूमि में दांव खेला जाता है। मेरे बच्चे, मेरे बच्चे, मेरे बच्चे।
टूटी है मुझ में सत्य की सब दीवारें, खो गई हैं यहाँ शांति की सारी गुहारें। सब तरफ मौन है और शोक है चारों तरफ ही। किलकारियाँ ना अब ठिठोली, बच गया सिर्फ हर्फ ही, बच गया सिर्फ हर्फ ही।
खिलौने ले लो, खिलौने खिलौने ले लो, खिलौने। कुल्फी कुल्फी ठंडी ठंडी कुल्फी। अरे आज मैं अपनी सारी चूड़ियां बेचूंगा और मोटा पैसा कमाऊंगा। रंग बिरंगी चूड़ियां, रंग बिरंगी चूड़ियां। अरे मेले में क्या मजा जब चाटा कोई भी ना हो। चाट ले लो चाट, चटपटी चाट, चाट ले लो चाट, चटपटी चाट। गुब्बारे ले लो गुब्बारे, रंग बिरंगे गुब्बारे, गुब्बारे ले लो गुब्बारे, रंग बिरंगे गुब्बारे, गुब्बारे ले लो गुब्बारे, रंग बिरंगे गुब्बारे, गुब्बारे ले लो गुब्बारे, रंग ये गुब्बारा कितने का है? एक गुब्बारा 25 रुपए का है। एक दे दीजिए। अरे भैया चाट और गोलगप्पे कितने रुपए के दिए? 10 रुपए। 2 प्लेट लगा दीजिए। भैया ये तो बहुत तीखा है, थोड़ा मीठा पानी दो ना। अरे भैया ये आइसक्रीम जल्दी पिघल तो नहीं जाएगी? नहीं, बहुत ठंडी है। अरे वाह क्या स्वाद है। भैया चूड़ी कितने की थी? 50 रुपए की। एक मिनट पैक कर दो। ये लो। भैया ये वाला खिलौना कितने रुपए का दिया? 10 रुपए का। इसको पैक कर दो। अरे भैया जल्दी करो, समय तो देखो, वहाँ पे पहाड़ी नृत्य शुरू होने वाला है। आरशी तुम्हें नहीं जाना, या तुम्हें नहीं जाना, चलो चलो। अरे चलो चलो।
कोलाहल ने वर्तमान को जैसे नींद से जगा दिया, सुख से जैसे वे बेचैन हो गया। इस हास्य रस का भाव वर्तमान को भाया नहीं तो वह चल पड़ा किसी और तलाश में।
इनके सुकोमल हृदय में माना धूल है जमी नहीं। चल इस योद्धा को देखें जिसकी राह में शूल की कमी नहीं। यह महाभारत के चक्रव्यूह में फंसा अभिमन्यु कहाँ, जो स्वयं को हार कर जीत ले सारा जहां। यह मृत्यु को सम्मुख खड़ा पा करुण रस भूल जाएगा। चल इस युद्ध की जमीन पे चल, जहां विभत्स ही रस पाएगा, जहां विभत्स ही रस पाएगा, जहां विभत्स ही रस पाएगा।
युद्ध क्षेत्र जहाँ स्वार्थ अपने चरम था की वीरता और निस्वार्थ भाव पर स्वार्थ हावी नहीं होता है।
मैं कटता हूँ, मैं जुड़ता हूँ। अहम मरामि, अमरो भवामि। मैं मरता हूँ और अमर हो जाता हूँ। त्वं कुशलं रह तव गृहस्थिति। तुम कुशल रहो अपने घर में। तु सदा सुखी भव। तुम्हारी माँ सदा सुखी रहे। अहम स्वमातु नयनमया प्रवाहिती। इसलिए मैं अपनी माँ की आँखों से बहता हूँ। अहम तिरंगे मया लिप्तः आगच्छामि। मैं तिरंगे में लिपट कर आता हूँ। अहम योद्धा, अहम योद्धा। इस युद्ध क्षेत्र, इस कुरुक्षेत्र से कृष्णस्य गीता वचने वाचति। मैं कृष्ण की गीता कहता हूँ। कृष्णस्य गीता वचने वाचति। मैं कृष्ण की गीता कहता हूँ। कृष्णस्य गीता वचने वाचति। मैं कृष्ण की गीता कहता हूँ। कृष्णस्य गीता वचने वाचति। मैं कृष्ण की गीता कहता हूँ।
कुरुक्षेत्र हो या कारगिल, हमने युद्ध की हर तस्वीर को देखा है। हमने देखा है कि कैसे एक योद्धा अपनी जान पर खेलकर आपकी और हमारी सुरक्षा करता है। तो प्रिय दर्शकों, मैं आपसे पूछना चाहती हूँ, जी हाँ आपसे ही बोल रही हूँ, ऐसा कौन सा रस है जो आप एक योद्धा, एक सैनिक में देखते हैं? बताइए बताइए, हाथ खड़े करें। बताइए। जी हाँ, वीर रस, जिसके बिना एक योद्धा की परिकल्पना भी नहीं की जा सकती। ऐसी वीरता मानो ये योद्धा स्वयं काल भैरव का अवतार बन दुश्मन के दल पर टूट पड़े हों।
जब भी कमान खींचो, तीर प्यास रखना। जब भी कमान खींचो, तीर प्यास रखना।
लगते शेर से दहाड़े सागर को भी है पछाड़े लगते शेर से दहाड़े सागर को भी है पछाड़े ऐसे बरसे है अब ये बारिश जर्रा जर्रा कर शब्द डाले जब माँ भारती पुकारे पूरा अपनों की गुहारे जब भी कमान खींचो तीर प्यास रखना जब भी कमान खींचो तीर प्यास रखना
चतुर्दिक्षु शवानी विचित्रम
अर्थात चारों ओर शवों का अंबार लगा है।
चतुर्दिक्षु रक्त विपंडितम
चारों ओर रक्त ही रक्त है।
केचित शव पूर्णा संति
कुछ शव पूरे पड़े हैं
केचित खंड खंडितम
तो कुछ खंडित हो चुके हैं।
सामने है शत्रु उसके हाथ जड़ अब हो चुके थे निर्जीव से वे लग रहे थे शस्त्रों का हुनर अब खो चुके थे भय की चादर ओढ़ कर सिमटा डरा सा जा रहा था मृत्यु से पहले भय से वो मरा सा जा रहा था अचानक बिजली सी कौंधी उसके भयग्रस्त मन में याद आया माँ का ऋण जिसका लहू था उसके तन में क्रोध की सीमा थी तोड़ी दुश्मनों की बाह मोड़ी एक निशान उसमें न था वह रुद्र था और काल था और साक्षात महाकाल था महाकाल था
मैं भयानक योद्धा हूँ। मैं इतना विभत्स हूँ कि स्वयं युद्ध भी मेरे सामने सूक्ष्म है। नरमुंड की माला गले में डाल वह था जी रहा जीव की तरफ रक्त था वह पी रहा नरमुंड की माला गले में डाल वह था जी रहा जीव की तरफ रक्त था वह पी रहा
की तुम बात कर रहे हो वह एक बेटा, भाई, पति, सहचर और पिता भी है। वह अपनी माँ, बहन, पत्नी या बेटे की यादों में सोते जागते रहता है। पिता गीली मिट्टी सा कोमल है, किंतु परिवार के लिए स्तंभ की भांति खड़ा रहता है। तो प्रिय दर्शकों, मैं फिर आपके लिए एक प्रश्न लेकर आई हूँ। ऐसा कौन सा रस है जो आप एक योद्धा के परिवार में देखते हैं? बताइए बताइए, हाथ खड़े करें। जी,
करुणा रस।
जी हाँ, करुण रस सही जवाब। योद्धापि दीर्घ यात्रायां सर्वरसं समाकुलम् अद्भुत भावानैनं संग्रामे विजयी भव।
अर्थात योद्धा की यात्रा में सभी रस समाये हैं। अद्भुत भाव के कारण ही वह संग्राम में विजयी होता है।
युद्ध का परिणाम जानने के बाद भी योद्धा इस राह को चुनता है। लाखों बार मना करने के बाद भी वह इस अद्भुत धागे को बुनता है। मातृभूमि को किसी ने माता माना तो किसी ने प्यासी सा प्यार किया। हूँ हैरान, है आश्चर्य मुझे, कैसे इसने इस जननी पर सब कुछ वार दिया। कैसे इसने इस जननी पर सब कुछ वार दिया।
हमने सुना था कि वह केवल योद्धा नहीं, एक बेटा, भाई, पति, सहचर और पिता भी है। यह योद्धा एक प्रेमी भी है। इसके हृदय में प्रेम है। यह प्रेम उसके जीवन का आधार है, उसकी मुस्कुराहट का कारण है। युद्ध की समाप्ति के बाद उसे परिजनों से मिलने की चाह है।
राक्षसों का एकमात्र उद्देश्य है शांति के भाव को प्राप्त करना। नवरसों में सर्वोपरि है शांति का रस।
युद्धम कुर्वन्ति योद्धानां ते शान्तिमेव लक्ष्यति।
अर्थात जब भी योद्धा युद्ध करते हैं तो उनका एकमात्र लक्ष्य शांति को प्राप्त करना ही होता है।
नवरस क्या है ये मैं जान गया, है विद्यमान ये भी मैं मान गया। पर मैंने इस दुनिया में कुछ अलग से लोग देखे हैं, अनोखे, जुदा से, अपनी ही दुनिया में रहते हैं। कुछ कहते हैं कि ये कुछ नहीं जानते, पर कुछ अपनों से बढ़कर इन्हें है मानते।
किसी बातें सपनों भरी आँखों से चल के पढ़ ले, यही है कुछ गजब सी अलग ही सही, थोड़ी सी जिद्दी है दुनिया मेरी, है ऐसा कोई मुझ में यही, वो जैसा है वैसा मेरी, मैं कह ना पाऊँ मैं कहीं, न जानूँ क्या गलत क्या सही।
चुप्पी सी बातें सपनों भरी, आंखों से छलके पढ़ ले यही, है कुछ गजब सी अलग ही सही, थोड़ी सी जिद्दी है दुनिया मेरी। हमारी तुम्हारी तरह ये नहीं सोचते कि लोग क्या कहेंगे, मैं ऐसा करूँगा तो लोग मुझ पर हंसेंगे। इनके रस हैं अनगिनत, अनगिनत इनके नाम हैं, आसान कहो या मुश्किल पर अनोखे इनके काम हैं। चाहता हूँ इस धरा में अब प्रेम का ही वास हो, चाहता हूँ इस जगत से युद्ध का विनाश हो। मैं वर्तमान, मैं शांति का महाराग, मैं वर्तमान, मैं बसंत और पराग। अब इन्हीं से ये 10वां रस लिए मैं शुद्ध होना चाहता हूँ। 10वें रस का परचम उठा मैं बुद्ध होना चाहता हूँ। कल तम नहीं सर्वत्र मैं प्यार होना चाहता हूँ। 10 रस से बने इस संसार का आधार होना चाहता हूँ। 10 रस से बने इस संसार का आधार होना चाहता हूँ।
हम योद्धा हैं अपनी रणभूमि के,
हम शिल्पी हैं अपनी मनोभूमि के,
हम शांति के रथ के सारथी बनेंगे।
युद्ध को नहीं सृजन को चुनेंगे,
युद्ध को नहीं सृजन को चुनेंगे।
हम युद्ध नहीं शांति को चुनेंगे, हम शांति को अपनाएंगे। अपने भीतर समाये नव रसों में उचित संतुलन बनाना ही 10वां रस है।
हम छल कपट और हिंसा से मुक्त विश्व का सपना देखते हैं। आज इस मंच से आपकी आने वाली पीढ़ी आपसे शांतिमय विश्व के मार्ग को चुनने का आग्रह करती है।
युद्ध को नहीं सृजन को चुनेंगे, युद्ध को नहीं सृजन को चुनेंगे।
We hope you enjoyed these showers of emotions. We would like to thank all our teachers who made this play possible. Please join us in thanking them with thunderous claps.
Today, we are privileged to have with us Dr. Jagpreet Singh. His accomplishments and contributions to the education world are truly inspiring. I would like to invite Dr. Jagpreet Singh to the dais to address the gathering. Sir, we are eager to hear your thoughts.
इस सभा में उपस्थित सबको मेरा प्रणाम। To the chairman Mr. C.P. Dang, members of the Board of Governors who are present here. Ladies and gentlemen, before I address you all, the principal of the school, Ms. Shomali, I can understand what the role she's playing in this school. To the proud children of Doon Girls and Dehradun Boys School, their proud parents, thank you for making me a part of this legacy. Thank you. I am completely overwhelmed when I'm addressing you all today. And the reason is very evident what we have just experienced. I, as a child, had a very underwhelmed childhood, to be very honest. But today, when I address you, I feel taller, I feel more confident. I feel privileged to be a part of this society, what we call education. Dastan Goi, before I come to that, I must first of all acknowledge the people who were behind the mic, still on the light, but focus was not on the stage. The choir of this wonderful school. When they sang this Jubilee song, celebrating their 24 years of success and marching towards the Silver Jubilee now, I was completely awestruck by their voice, by their pitch, and by the melody. Little did I know that's the opening of a gate which is leading to someone and something more desirable. Dastan Goi, the forgotten art. A form of a storytelling which has lost its relevance because we are losing our culture. And today the Doon Girls and the Dehradun Boys have made a unique attempt of getting Dastan Goi back in a beautiful form of musical ballet, still very, very contemporary and still so deep-rooted with culture. Thank you, Monisha, wherever you are. I can't see you, for persuading me to be here, and because of you, thank you for giving me this opportunity of coming and standing here and talking amidst all of you. Thank you for making my visit possible here. I hate to give speeches, but I'm an educationist, so I will take a master class today. Bache, ready for the master class? I'm not going to leave the mic soon and go. I'm master. I don't know what these children have been trained and how confident and how belligerent with their confidence that I was wondering, thousands of eyes staring at you and you never lost your focus. You were never underconfident. You know, you have made this evening so delightful for all of us just by the talent what you have displayed today, and proud of the fact on the soil which is today going to complete very soon in the year to come, the Silver Jubilee. What generations have gotten. When I was seeing Ms. Datta speak about the glory of the alumni, I felt privileged that the girls and the boys of this school have reached those levels where the world talks today, whether it is NASA or whether it's Pennsylvania or whether it is any reputed part of the world contributing as an Indian. I feel very confident and poised today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for giving me a witness to your children exhibiting this beautiful talent. I thought education is losing its significance. But when I come to the beautiful program like this, I say, well, thank God, God made me an educationist. I couldn't have done any job better than this. Thank you for making me a part of this wonderful Dastan Goi. to which I will always remember in my form. What a beautiful art this has been. And kudos to you. Ladies and gentlemen, whether I don't know whether you know it or not, a lot of people do these programs with recorded music. 90% of the schools I go to, they do a lip singing, but it's all recorded. And here was complete symphony, a complete harmony, and a complete sync of the choir with the choreography. And let me tell you, it is not easy. I'm not a master of music or dance, but I can tell you it's very difficult to go with a rhythm and a choreography, going in a perfect sync. They are not looking at the dancers. They are not listening. They're only listening, not watching the choir. And imagine what we have seen is completely spectacular. Kudos. Let's hear it out for these wonderful girls and boys. Ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys, you are in a school. And a lot of you think, why did our parents send you to this school? And why are we in a boring life? And why are we here? We should have been home like other children who go to the day schools and come back and they have privilege of both the worlds. You are on the first highway of your life. I'm using this term, highway. And this first highway of your life, you have to make a deliberate choice what you want to do with the long run of life when you will be driving on cruise mode. Girls and boys, I'm addressing to you. Not as a chief guest, but as a learner, lifelong learner, which I've learned from you today, the new form of Dastakoi. I've never seen a form of Dastakoi in this manner. Today I give you very important, simple 3 lessons of life. 1, girls and boys, ladies and gentlemen, first lesson is time flies. And this is so very natural. Aaj ki shaam hogi, this musical evening will be put up before us. And after a couple of minutes after my address, we'll all have dinner, go back home, time flies. Don't let the time fly. Hold it on. Hold it on. Don't let the moments go by without giving you a lesson. Without absorbing you in those moments which will come back resonating to you what you have learned in school. These moments spent in school on the stages like this, singing a song for the school song, choir or choreography or Dastakoi, will always be remembered as a form of learning, and never give it up. From my life, I can tell you whatever I am today is the school which has raised me. And whenever I go out, people ask me, which school are you from? They've never asked my university. They've never asked my college. They've never asked where did I go for my research and post-graduation. They only are concerned with which was my school. And you are privileged to have a school which gives you culture, which gives you legacy, which gives you a form of confidence of this manner. Children participate. Participate in everything. This is my simple advice as a master. Don't try to be a perfectionist. Learn to be an experiential learner. Experiment everything. We don't have to be perfect. We don't really have to be the perfect on the stage. Important is enjoy what you do and experiment doing new things, and that will give you a new perspective to life. What I saw today was not ordinary because there was a lot of extra put in that, and that made it look extraordinary and not ordinary. Second, girls and boys, my lesson is after time flies, don't let it fly, hold on. The second most important thing is be consistent in life. What do I mean by being consistent? Consistency of your habits. Oh, why do I have to get up at 6:45 for morning PT? What pleasure my masters get that they have to wake me up and take me for my PT? Had I not got up at 6 o'clock in the morning, gone for my PT during my school days, I would have never been a 5 a.m. club member today. Every morning I get up at 5 o'clock because I'm in the habit of it, what my school taught me. And today I do the same, replicating in my life. Be consistent. I'm giving you a formula. And the formula is very easy. SIP. SIP is an acronym, what I'm giving to you. Systematic investment plan. Whatever you want to do in your life, make a system, invest on it, make a plan that will become a habit. Habits will become your perpetual form of conduct, and you will attain anything in life. Third, accept diversity, which I see in this school. I still have no knowledge any school can be so inclusive, truly in the sense of being inclusive. A lot of people use that as taglines. A lot of people use that as the logos on their website. Here is a school which we saw completely inclusive in every aspect. My deepest impression about me and accepting a diversity comes from my mother. My mom, who came from a very humble background, taught us in the family, whoever comes to your home, they are God. Don't ask them their backgrounds, don't ask them their religion, don't ask them where they've come from, accept them in the family. They are the part of the family because they're coming home. This is your home. And you have to accept everybody, whatever the backgrounds, whatever the culture, whatever the backgrounds can be. Don't diversify so much that you forget the inclusivity. And that is the key word, what you'll have to take. And last, I'm really telling you seriously, girls and boys, everyone sitting here, everyone, you children of this wonderful school, either you are in the Doon Girls or the Dehradun Boys School, you all are leaders. You have to pick up leadership. And leadership does not need positions. I'll give you a small story. And this is a true story, by the way. Diwali festival was going on. I was in my younger days of teaching. We happened to have a function where I needed to attend, and I went there. And we were distributing sweet packets to all the children there in the orphanage. Suddenly I spotted everybody very happy, but one boy who was not from Rajasthan. You could easily make out his appearance is different. I walked up to him and I asked him, "Who are you?" And he says, "I'm Tashi from Manipur." No, I'm Tashi. He just said, "I'm Tashi." And little knowledge what I had in my school, that Tashis normally come from Manipur side. They are the seven sister states. But you find Tashis are basically in Manipur. I said, "How do I find his parents?" I said, "Do you know where you come from?" He doesn't know where he comes from. Then I went to the center head and I asked, "Who's this boy?" They said he came here to be a monk. He said he wanted to be a monk and that is why his parents have sent him here. But we found him stealing something in the temple. So we got him here in the Reform Center. And now, of course, we do not know where he belongs to. I didn't know what to do. As you, girls and boys, I would also completely unaware, what do I do with this kid? And I said, "Tashi, do you even know where do you come from?" He could not understand Hindi. He could not understand English. He only understood his mother tongue, which none of us could understand or speak. I suddenly remember a buddy of mine is a DFO. And he is in Tuang area. Tuang is where most of the Tashis come from, if you know the little bit of a culture there. I called up Abhishek and I said, "Abhishek, I have a boy with me. He's Tashi. I'm WhatsApping you his photograph. Can you put it into the newspapers and try to find his family? We can reconnect him to his family." And this boy was miserable. I thought picking up an arrow and throwing it into the blind, nothing would happen. But 3 days later, what did I see? I get a call from my friend Abhishek saying, you know what? I'm sitting with Tashi's mom. She has approached us. She has identified the boy in the newspaper. She's come to take the boy. I immediately talked to a very good friend of mine who was an IS officer in Delhi. I immediately put him on the train with one of my domestic help, sent him to Delhi. From Delhi, that man made a possibility to take him over to Tangwa, and then from Tuang, he was made to meet his family again. He sent me a photograph, sitting with his mother, sitting with his father, and his little sister in his lap, saying, thank you for reuniting me to my family. Children, I did not do anything. I only did what my school had taught me, connect me to him. But this is the leadership which we can see in each one of you. Each one of you will get these opportunities in life. Each one of you will get an opportunity where you can display your leadership. Don't deny. Don't take a step back. And you will understand what I talk to you today will one day become a part of your story. And somewhere on the podium, standing in some other place, you will be narrating your success story. That's what education is. Education is not only going through 7 subjects, it is going through the 10 ras, that 10th ras. Let me hear it loudly. I don't know how many of you understood. To me, the most beautiful part was the Daswa ras. I don't know how many of you saw the way they have written Daswa. I don't know, Miss Monisha, you have to explain to us what does that Chand and Bindu means on the top. But what my heart said, no ras samajh liye to zindagi nahi samjhi. जब तक उसको वर्तमान में अपनाया नहीं, अपने अंदर की आवाज को निकाल कर अपनाया नहीं, your Navras stands nowhere. That Daswa ras is what makes you human, is what makes you accept the 9 ras. And if you do not have that 10th ras in you, your soul, your body, your intellect is completely insignificant if you have not absorbed the Daswa ras. Thank you for taking us to the journey of Daswa ras. Serena Williams, I want to read this beautiful thing when I was going through some of the works by Serena Williams, and she has written a beautiful autobiography. Most of you people know who's Serena Williams. She used to be a top tennis star coming from US and comes from a very humble background, and she made it to be the top 1 and won many, many Grand Slams. She said she was different. She was big, she was dark, and people never liked her in school. And she said in a book, since I don't look like other girls, it takes a while to be okay. But it's okay because that's the way I am. But I realized one thing, to be different is good. It gives you an identity. That's how you take your life. Girls and boys, I really do not know how to end this, but if I end and if I put an end to my address today, I want to leave a very simple message to my wonderful girls and boys here. And that is, do me 3 things. And these 3 things are going to be very important for you in your life. And I appeal to all the parents sitting here, please support your children in what I'm saying today. We need your participation. We need your indulgence. हमें मदद चाहिए आपकी इन बच्चों को कल के लिए तैयार करने के लिए, because the children who are sitting in the classrooms of today are the leaders of tomorrow we are preparing. अगर इन leaders को बनाने में हमसे कोई चूक हो गई तो गलती या तो आपकी होगी या हमारी होगी. Support us, collaborate with us in creating such an education system that we create fantastic leaders of tomorrow to which we all will be proud of. And those 3 things, girls and boys, be a woman. I'm talking now to the girl gentlemen, you have to bear me out. A lot of people here have a question, Doon School becoming co-ed. Will Doon School get girls? Yes, we have 17 girls. At this moment, I have 17 girls. I know how to. We have 17 staff girls starting with us. But what I'm going to say is not going to make gentlemen too happy, but that is what the form of life is, and let's accept it. Be a woman of action, not of talk. Let people do talking whatever they have to. You, young women, you'll have to take a pledge. Whatever action we have to take in life, we will take it. And that action will be for general good, general happiness, general joy. Be collaborative. You need to have a teamwork. You cannot work in silos. You cannot say, I did this, we did this. Me and my team, no, my team and me. Learn to collaborate, and you'll see the results come better. And third, be fair, which you'll not understand now, but when you grow up a little, you'll understand. Be fair in your dealings, because if you be fair in your dealings, you will find the Daswa Ras entering into your life. You'll be just, you'll be fair, you'll be happy, you'll be joyful. If you do this, girls and boys, I can promise you one thing. What the world expects from you, you are different pedigrees, being raised in school like this. You need to understand you have to give back to the society. You have to give back to the community. Whatever you are privileged to have education here, give it back to the people. Raise yourself as such responsible citizens that tomorrow when you grow up, society is ready to take from you. You are the true leaders, true ambassadors of not only the Doon Girls' School, but of a nation representing in the globe. Let you, last message, gentlemen, if you don't like it, close your ears. Let you be known by your identity. Let people know you, who you are. Let your husbands be called as the first gentleman coming with the first lady. Let you be the chief guest and your wife following, or your husband following you, and you say, well, he happens to be my husband. I am the lady of the day. That day, my girls, I will take up my head held high with pride, with joy, and I will be proud. One day I addressed the Doon Girls' School, gave them a lesson of my heart, spoke from my soul, narrating my Daswa Gyan, and that Daswa Ras Gyan is, you, each one of you, pledge today, you will make a difference to the society. Enable your girls to get the best, to give the best. With this message, I say, Alvida, goodbye, good luck. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your motivating message. Now, I request our school head girl, Soumya Nayak, and our school prefect, Devik Gupta, to come on the stage and give the vote of thanks.
Good evening. It's my privilege to extend a vote of thanks on this momentous occasion. We would like to express our deepest gratitude to our chief guest for gracing this occasion with his presence. Sir, your inspiring words have definitely made an impact on all of us. To our teachers who have been our mentors and guides, we express our sincere thanks. Your wisdom, patience, and belief in us have been instrumental in our learning journey. Your dedication and hard work have shaped us into responsible and confident individuals. We are forever grateful for your guidance.
To my fellow students, I say thank you. It is your enthusiasm and spirit that makes our school a wonderful place to learn and grow. Each one of you, with your unique talents and abilities, makes this a better place.
Lastly, but most importantly, I would like to thank our parents. Your constant support, encouragement, and sacrifices have been our strength. You have trusted us to this institution, and we hope we have made you proud.
As we celebrate our achievements today, let us also remember that this is not the end, but just the beginning.
Let us carry forward the values and knowledge we have gained here and use them to make a difference in the world. Once again, I thank each one of you for being a part of this memorable day. Let us continue to strive for excellence and make our school proud. I now request Devgan ma'am to please hand over the token of appreciation to our chief guest and say a few words.
Good evening, and thank you, Dr. Jagpreet Singh, for your very, very kind words. And as he said, he's a schoolmaster. He's not going to leave the mic so soon. So am I a school teacher, but I promise I'm not going to take too much time. It's been a long day. So at the end of the term, I would like to extend my heartfelt thanks to everyone who has contributed to making it a meaningful one. It has been a journey of growth and learning and of collective achievements. Together, we have successfully crossed the many challenges we faced and celebrated the victories, all of which have brought us closer as a community. Our students have done well in the field of academics, sports, activities, which embodies the holistic education we strive to provide. Thank you, Dr. Jagpreet Singh, for being with us on this, our special day. Thank you for all your help and support. My heartfelt thanks to the advisory board members for guiding us and always being there. So what exactly do we mean by education today? What are the expectations of the parents who send their children to school? To most parents, of course, success means good marks, entry into reputed colleges. Keeping these things in mind and trying to fulfill the ambition of the parents, we feel this is not enough. To us at the Doon Girls, the personality of a child is just as important. We need children who are compassionate, tolerant, kind, and who feel for others. Empathy and emotional intelligence are a very important part of our curriculum. The world today needs the younger generation to be good human beings. This does not mean that you are not achievers. In fact, if your values are right and you can distinguish between what is right and what is wrong, achievements will follow. We believe in bringing up children with the right values. A very good example of empathy being a way of life of our students is the visit to Raphael on their birthdays. Mr. Arthur Foote, the first headmaster of the Doon School, had said, if at the time of graduating from school, the student cannot clearly differentiate between what is right and what is wrong, he or she has had no education. And that is what we too believe in, along with the children being achievers and excelling in their studies and sports. My gratitude and sincere thanks to our chairman, Mr. C.P. Dang, for his continuous support. I sincerely thank all the teachers for their tireless effort and for going above and beyond their call of duty to ensure that each child reaches the true potential. My grateful thanks to the entire administrative and support staff who work behind the scenes to ensure a smooth learning environment. Often their contributions go unnoticed, but they are the backbone of the school. Thank you, parents. Please continue to have belief and faith in us. To each one of you, I wish you all a happy, healthy family time. Thank you. Before we conclude, there are just a few instructions to all the parents. So after the children leave from here, please collect the gate passes from the HMs who will be seated right over there in the amphitheater. Please maintain decorum and go one by one, and do not forget to sign the slips on the sheet provided by the HMs. Thank you so much.